And now, coming to you live from an undisclosed location somewhere in the Ozark Mountains, it's Spooky Talk Show with Josh the Devil. And now, here he is, Josh the Devil.
Hey! Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. Welcome to Spooky Talk Show, the show that provides you with all sorts of this kind of crap at this time every single week. Can you believe it? Yeah, probably. We weren't with you last week. We had a giant emergency. There was an earthquake, a hurricane, a flood, a tornado, a volcano, and Jacob just didn't really feel all that great too. So you put all those things together and no show. But we're back and we're here, right? Hooray! There's chips and bean dip and beer and M&Ms and all sorts of shit. So thanks for tuning in. We do have a great show tonight. Who have we got, you ask? We got two nerds in love! Yeah! Not just any two nerds in love. No! We're talking about the cosplay couple, Jacob and Elli Kelly. They're here to talk about what's going on. And what is going on? Well, only the cosplay con of the year. It's going to be at the biggest venue this city or even really area has to offer. So that's worth talking about, right? Yes. I thought so too. And if that weren't enough, well, we got the powerfully heavy sounds of Recognizer.
I recognize that.
You recognize? Nobody's gonna recognize her. Hell, you gonna be rude to my guests, you jerks? The people at home were clapping, I could hear them. All right, I'm sorry you guys had to be here for that. All right, well, we've been gone. So what did we miss? Well, I'll tell you. Here are some things we missed. The U.S. military dropped the mother of all bombs a couple of weeks ago, and as a matter of fact, Amy Schumer dropped the mother of all bombs with her Netflix special. Oh, it's what we've got. That's what we've got. A major furry convention was recently canceled.
What?
Why? Amid fury over Nazis.
What?
Yeah, I don't really have any more information than that. We just really wanted a reason to use that sentence. I mean, can you blame us? Furries, Nazis, come on. Furries and Nazis, that's, somebody combine that. Jared, combine those two words funny together. Not funny is what we've got. Engineering students made a 1,500-pound Rubik's Cube. In other news, engineering students really need to get laid. Because they...
Get laid.
All right, no. Be optimistic. I'm gonna assume that this joke is funnier than the last. Dr. Pepper surprises students with a giant soda fountain of her dreams. They surprised her, one particular student, with a giant Dr. Pepper soda fountain of her dreams. Apparently, another dream of hers was to have diabetes. Come on, where's my rim shot? Diabetes? There we go. Thank you. Thank you. See, it's funny with the rim shot, see? Oh, you should sell. We may have to get you here every week, because I can pretty much just go, blurby blurb. All right. Remind me, we gotta get the studio, we gotta get that canned laugh track. We'll do that. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. Real quick, let's talk about this. GoFundMe.com/SpookyTalkShow if you'd like to get in and make this show look a little better. There it is. Yay! GoFundMe.com. Any and all GoFundMe donations at this point are going to go strictly towards adding more videos from our lovely British friend who made Cyril, the little Cyril videos. You guys like Cyril?
Yeah.
He's a little public guy. Yeah. All right.
You did the intro. Come on, guys.
I like Cyril. She likes Cyril. You guys don't like puppets? What's up? All right. Thank you. I don't think that helped. Anyway, you can go to Patreon. We got, if you want to get something else out of your donation, you go to Patreon, pledge as little as $1 a month, and you get access to our special feed. There's a behind-the-scenes look at how we make this awful show. So if you're really weird, you can go and do that. One more thing, two more things. Go into the chat. We got a chat window going right now. You can chat with us and tell Jacob all your deepest, darkest fantasies. Oh wait, no, that's a different show. You can tell Jacob if the sound is weird or something, and tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to give you shout-outs if you're watching from someplace. Except for Kevin Keown. If Kevin's watching, we're not going to give you a shout-out. Oh shit. Okay, well, and also we got a brand new logo that you will notice probably later that I've probably improperly used from Kevin Heyman. So I got to thank Kevin Heyman for that new logo. Okay, well, I guess let's get into the show. Let's get my co-host out here. He's that guy that is obsessed with the man pig, Jared Lowry.
Hey.
Jared, thank you. Thank you for dressing up for the show.
Adoring fans.
You're adoring fans,
At
yes.
least I wore clothes this time.
That's true.
Thank God for that.
Sometimes Jared shows up with no shirt on, and that's never good.
Yeah.
Mexican wrestler mask or not, it's never good.
It was not me.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't you.
Not me.
Sure, Jared. So what's going on, Jared? What's the latest?
I took your advice and I got on some dating websites. I got on Match and Zeus and Grindr.
Grinder, yeah. I think you may have some luck with that. I'll catch up our folks at home. Jared is having a lot of problems finding his soulmate, and we were wondering why it was so bad. I mean, aside from the obvious. So we took a look at his POF profile, and it became pretty clear why Jared was having some problems. And in fact, the problems are so bad, we have got the date doctor lined up in June who's going to come and revamp your page. Now, this is assuming that you don't find somebody between now and then. Jim, if you're watching, don't cancel that appointment. You're coming. So what? You got some other profiles, but I mean, your PLF was so bad. Are these any better? Is it the same old profile? Did you just copy and paste?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Copy and paste, I don't know.
Copy and paste. Well,
I'm
what
bad with computers.
did you have any luck? Did you get any hits? You been on any dates?
No, not really.
No grinding?
No, only myself.
Oh. I set him up and he just hits
It's
me.
me and my mattress.
Oh, well, this is just a sad and pathetic show tonight. Tune in every week and you can feel better about yourself at Jared's expense, I guess. Don't. Buck up, Jared. We're gonna take care of your problems next in June, I swear. But no more. You don't mention anything about the man pigs on your profiles, do you?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe is not a good answer. Never. The ladies do not want to hear about the man pig conspiracy. Although, okay, all right, I'll put it to our studio audience because I can see this going one way or the other. You could potentially scare off women by mentioning it, or if you put that right up front, then any woman who contacts you must be okay with that, and therefore might be the right woman for you. Studio audience, let's get a who thinks that he should just show his full crazy and see who falls through the crack. Anybody? All right. Well, there's no point in even asking anything else. So, I think Jim will disagree when he is here that you should pretend to be a normal person. But we'll find out what he says when he comes in June.
I'm a normal person.
You make me laugh so much. That's why I keep you around. Right there, just right there. Okay, well, anything else going on, or should we jump to our Twitter question?
I don't know.
I'm starting to forget why I keep you around already. That seems unlikely.
I got nothing else better to do.
All right, that's fair enough. You got any shows coming up in the Central Arkansas area?
I'll be at the Looney Bin on Wednesday.
The Looney Bin on Wednesday, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the World Series of Comedy Finals.
That's right. The finals. You are in the finals of the World Series of Comedy. How many people are in the finals total? 6. So 1 of 6. Any other? Do we have anybody else from the show?
Aaron Sarlo is in it.
Aaron Sarlo has also made it. You'll remember him from one of the previous episodes. He was dressed like a sunflower.
Very talented guy.
Very talented guy, both music and comedy.
Yes.
We'll have to have him on and do a stand-up set. Anybody else that we might recognize?
Kid, no, he didn't.
That's just mean. Sadly, one of our writers, Kid Harity, did not make it into the finals, but that's all right. That's all right, isn't it? It doesn't count.
Yeah, Kayla's in it.
Kayla Essman, she's a previous stand-up on our show. Okay. She is gonna be so mad at you for almost forgetting her. All right. Well, we didn't ask you anything on Twitter because we wrote our Twitter question just about an hour ago. But we think it's a pretty good one. And if you want to chat your suggestions in the chat, just type them in there as we go. Jacob will write down anything that you say, even if it's really stupid or doesn't make any sense, and we will give it to you. Jared, I got to give you a lot of credit. We really, really like the question you came up with. Let's see. Just a minor concussion to our studio audience members. Sorry about that. Squirrel fell right on her head. That's not. All right. All right. Do we stop the bleeding? Is it? Okay. Good. Okay. All right. There's a staple gun right over there. We can. Okay. All right. So this week Jared came up with the question: the top 5 mythical creatures that should also be made into a frappuccino at Starbucks. You've seen the unicorn monstrosity. What other mythical beast should be turned into a drink? I'm going to start here. Number 5 is the chupacabra, which includes salsa, tequila, Tabasco, and a little cactus garnish, whipped cream, and a cherry. The chupacabra, who would drink that? You would drink that, wouldn't you? I thought so. Jared, number 4.
The Boggy Creek Monster.
The Boggy Creek Monster, I love it. What's in it?
Cheap beer, meth, cheese dip, whipped cream, and a cherry.
Oh my God! Oh, we are making that next week. No question. Number 3, mythical creature that should be made into a drink at Starbucks, the Loch Ness, aka Nessie, which is Nesquik with a master padlock dropped in it, whipped cream and a cherry. I'm sensing a theme here. Should have proofread these.
Do that, man. The Medusa.
The Medusa.
Snake eggs. Baileys and Viagra.
Oh God.
Whipped cream and a cherry.
Whipped cream and a cherry.
This drink will turn you to stone. Or get you stoned.
Oh, get you stoned? Okay.
I'm stoned right now.
Well, I mean, you came up with this. Only no sober mind would come up with any kind of question. Number 2, is this number 2? Where are we at? These numbers don't make sense. Who wrote this? It's like 54343. That's literally what I'm looking at. 54343.
Those are new numbers.
All right. Number whatever. The Medusa. Oh no, that's. See, this doesn't work. Number 3. No, this is number 2. Or is it number 1?
Number 2.
Christ.
2.
Okay. No, the chupacabra was number 5. Number 4 was the Boggy Creek. Number 3 was Loch Ness. Number 4 was the Medusa. No, see this doesn't. Number 2 is the Medusa. This is it. Number 1. God damn it. Number 1. Mythical creature that should be turned into a frappuccino. This better be good. The Cthulhu. Made with calamari and your mom's dick. And whipped cream and a cherry. All right. Next week, you should jump on Twitter right now. Tweet us a Spooky Talk Show. Top 5 ways to celebrate May the 4th Star Wars Day. That's not bad, but that's not as good as the Cthulhu. But tweet along with us. No one ever does, so if you actually tweet us your way to celebrate May the 4th Star Wars Day, we will probably read it, because nobody does. Even Dan, our Patreon guy, Dan, I know you're watching. You said you were going to send us some. Where are they? We're reading our crap. Come on, Dan. All right. Let's give it up for Dan. Dan! Say, Dan! Better send me something, Dan. All right. So Jacob, did anybody in the chat have any? No, of course they didn't. There's no one in the chat. I'm trying to be optimistic, but it's not really working really good. We are going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, 2 Nerds in Love.
Spooky Talk Show.
I love you anyway. Be the flower on with me every day.
Feel destruction coming on. Feel destruction coming on. Feel destruction coming on.
Spooky Talk Show.
I didn't spill anything. No, of course I didn't. I didn't spill anything. Welcome back to Spooky Talk Show with Josh the Devil. That's me. I'm Josh the Devil. Tonight. Oh Lord, I did it again. What is?
Here, do you want my hat to clean it up?
Hi, my name's Josh. I have a drinking problem. You're supposed to say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Yeah, I could have poured it on myself, but I thought that was too far. Okay, welcome back to Spooky Talk Show. Thanks for being with us. My guest tonight, where are my notes? Looking at them already. I'm spilling, I'm dropping. My guest tonight have formed a wonderful little cosplay duo that is about the cutest thing you can imagine. When you see them team up and you're at a con and they are fully dressed to the nine, yeah, you'll know what I mean. If I had done some better planning, I'd have some photos to put up here, but you've watched this show before. You know that I didn't do that. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob and Elli, two nerds in love. Thank you guys for being here. You guys were scheduled to come on a night that we were gonna have like massive storms, and this, as you can see, this building is tin and balsa basically. So, heavy storms don't do real good, and so we had to cancel. But thank you guys so much for rescheduling and coming back because I'm really excited about this con you guys have put together. Should we start with the con?
Oh, yeah.
Let's start with the con. Okay, now this is November 17th and 18th.
Yes.
This is two locations. On the first night, Friday, it's going to be at the Innovation Hub in North Little Rock, which is a really cool maker space. And then Saturday, Verizon Arena, which anybody who is in this kind of area will attest, we've never seen a con at Verizon Arena. We've just not seen it. We've seen State House Convention Center. It's pretty big. We've had some other places, but Verizon. When you guys announced that it was Verizon Arena, I mean, all bets are off. So, you guys, tell me how did that come about? Did you guys luck into that? Was it easier than you thought? Were you shooting for a venue that big? Let me start there.
I don't think we thought it was going to get that big when we first started planning.
Okay.
So when me and Jacob formed, of course, started dating, we were really nerdy, so we started our cosplay, Two Nerds in Love.
Mm-hmm.
And started going out and reaching with the community, and eventually we picked up a manager.
Very nice.
We actually have a cosplay manager, which nobody else in this area has, so we're really fortunate there. The great thing is that he started off as a concert promoter in like Dallas and stuff.
Oh, so he's got those type of connections.
He's got the connections, he's got the skill, he's got the money, and he's just like, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it big. And
yeah, sure.
It's been amazing.
Now, for those of you out of state, Verizon Arena is the type of place that Green Day just played, for example. Tom Petty is there tonight, as a matter of fact. So it's a big place. It's not the little Motley Crue size venues that we normally have our cons at, which are that's still pretty respectable. But this is big. So once you guys realized, okay, now we've got this massive space, that's got to seem a little scary to me. I would freak out and be like, oh, this is amazing. Holy crap, how are we going to make this not look sparse, right? How are we going to fill this up with vendors and guests and everything? So, how much of that fell on you guys' shoulders?
Oh my gosh, a lot of it.
A lot of it? That's, when you said, oh my gosh, I kind of assumed.
We are the host of the event. We're on the chair of the convention itself, and we're also the coordinators. So
that's a lot of hats.
It is. Like every day we get 100 emails of people, oh man, can we come in? We want to be a part of this. So
that's fantastic that a lot of people want to be a part of it, but that's got to be a little bit overwhelming.
It does. Oh my gosh, we filled up our guest back in February, and we still have people every day, can I please get just be a part of it. And it's been so amazing to have so many people come to us and want to be part of this because we're really focused on the community.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been overwhelming to a point to have to turn some people down for this year.
That's amazing. But that gives you a lot of hope. That's like, well, clearly we can do this next year. If we're turning people away the first year, then clearly next year doesn't seem far-fetched, right, already.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We already have a 5-year plan in for this convention alone.
Nice. And you guys, the pre-sale tickets are already up, and you guys have the best perks I've seen for any pre-sale, because if you start buying your tickets now, there's all kinds of little freebies and swag that you get, which I think is amazing. What's the website? So we can say it now, so people can go and look and check. Say I'm not lying.
The website for the convention is thecosplaycon.com.
Thecosplaycon.com. Yeah.
Yes.
Now that's so let's go there. So this is not strictly, but primarily, would you say, focused on cosplay? There's it's cosplay and anime, but because none of the other cons around here, we've got the River City Comic Expo, we've got the Little Rock Comic Con, we've got Comic Conway, and then there's not another Comic Con, and there's a few kind of small ones. They're all pretty typical. It's a lot of comic books. The guests are a lot of comic book artists. You get voiceover artists, and you get a little bit of anime mixed in there, and then you get a few maybe actors and things. We've got Power Rangers actors, but this is different. This is a lot more focused, and to see something that's very focused, but then in a very large venue, really excites me. I can't tell you how many times I've been on Facebook. I hate to hog this interview, but I so many times I've been on Facebook and I've seen some viral little video, where the Replica Prop Forum will post a video of some guy at a con in an amazing costume. You guys have all seen those, where it's whatever it is, and it's just amazing. I always see those and I think, those guys are never in Arkansas. I want to see that level because I know those guys are out here. I know they live in the state. I know there's there's at least a few people in the state capable of building those massive costumes. There's just not the right forum. And so I'm hoping this is the call to those guys in the garage right now. Get your ass in here. This is the place because this is a huge venue, massive exposure, really focused on cosplay. So I want to see the guy in the big, massive Met costume. I know you guys do too. Now we have some great guys. We've got our 501st Garrisons here, and we've got we got a nice Chewbacca. But no, you guys, con, it's gonna be really broad. Tell me about the featured cosplayers that are coming just as guests.
Oh my gosh, we have. I think like 20 guest cosplayers coming in.
Okay.
The main one is Oh My Sophie from Ultra Girls.
Okay, yeah.
She's known for having just like really detailed cosplay. She does the big armor. She is an inspiration for a lot of people, and she pretty much volunteered herself to come and do this with us.
Amazing.
Like, she's just so happy to be part of something that really focuses on the appreciation of cosplayers.
That's great. It's not that it's super uncommon here. It's pretty uncommon everywhere. I'm not seeing a lot of even regional cons that are focused really on cosplay. So we've got lots of featured cosplayers. We've got lots of vendors. Tell me about some of the guests. Who are the guests we've got coming? Jacob, come on, Mr. Quiet over there.
I know.
I know you were at the Baby Metal show last night screaming your head off. So
we're proud to announce that some of our featured guests are actually some of our bestest friends.
Oh.
We're proud to announce that Caitlin Barr and David Wad from Sentai and Funimation, some big-time voice actors and scriptwriters, will be some of our premier guests at our con.
Fantastic.
And we have a exclusive guest that she has never been to any convention at all. We have the most famous deviant artist in the world named No Flutter, who's an inspiration to all of us in the cosplay community for her art prints.
Amazing. And she's like the queen she's
artist.
The premier artist on DeviantArt.
Yes.
She is
That's a huge community. So
and everyone is ecstatic we have her.
That's fantastic. So she's obviously gonna be bringing some artwork. She's gonna be signing some stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
She's going to bring in all of her fans. She's going to sign, do commissions.
Who are you guys geeking out that's coming just on a personal level so that because that's kind of one of the perks of being a promoter is you kind of get the behind the scenes access. We had Adam the Woo on our show, and that was just amazing to have Adam the Woo at my house and talking to my kids and kind of get that access. So who are you guys geeking out about?
I'm really super excited about having David Wald here because I've watched pretty much every series he's ever worked in, and as an anime fan, he played a few of my husbandos.
So he's got that voice. Are you gonna have him read some lines of some characters?
Possibly.
I'm probably gonna have him sign a body pillow. My favorite character.
Signing the body pillow. That's about as far as it goes, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I say for me, it's like Ellie said, David, because he's my personal voice acting mentor. He has actually coached me to be a voice actor, and Caitlin is one of my best friends. She has written my all-time favorite anime that I have a whole side of one of our bedroom walls decorated in, Akame.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have her sign more of my stuff and just get to talk to her about it. It's always exciting.
Now they're not gonna freak out, right? They're not gonna.
No, they've already.
Is this a shrine to me? This is a little weird.
We've seen it. She was in love. It was like, oh my god, biggest fans.
Well, all right. So we've got. Let me make sure I've got everything. We've got the Innovation Hub on Friday. What are some of the events going on Friday night at the Innovation Hub? We've got some LARP, something going on. My details are sketchy.
Okay, Innovation Hub, we're going to open up, and we're starting off with the ASPCA.
Okay.
Trying to get a few adopts for them, raise some money for them. We're going to...
So you're telling me there's going to be cute puppies and kitties there?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Sold American. All right, what? So right there, right from the get-go, I'm sold. There's cute puppies and kitties. All right.
Then we're moving into a LARP tournament.
Okay, LARP tournament, yeah.
We're going to have the parade down to the Innovation Hub. We're going to have a gaming station, some guest panels, and basically just kind of like a kickoff party to get everyone excited.
Very cool, very cool. Now, are there some meet and greets there? Will there be some chances to maybe meet some of the guests, cosplay?
All of our featured guests and some of the vendors and cosplayers will have tables so you can have a meet and greet, get signatures for your prints, or sign some memorabilia.
So for the super fans, that might be the tip. Come on down, maybe not quite as big a crowd, maybe get a few more minutes with the person you want to talk to. Very cool.
And we also have several of our very, very nice-looking female cosplay guests coming in for a special date auction.
Doesn't hurt. Several of the guys, no, you're not good. Sure it was. It was her getting excited that there were going to be hot female cosplayers. Oh, sure. Okay. All right. So now you got there's going to be going on Saturday. There's trivia. There's like some trivia game show type things going on. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Saturday is
so some chances to win some prizes. In other words,
it's going to be packed on Saturday. We are having a lip sync competition. We're having 3 different cosplay competitions. We're having all kinds of fan panels. We're having a live nerdy dating.
Ooh, Jared.
Dating, yes.
Jared.
Nerdy, yeah, come on.
See.
We're gonna have a awesome after party. Just so much cool stuff.
Very cool. And of course, there's going to be a lot of vendors with all sorts of artwork and goodies.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Have we got any prizes? Because the cosplay, we're talking about the cosplay con. So the cosplay contests. You said there's 3. What are the categories? What do we got?
In the morning, we're doing the kids competition.
Kids competition, okay.
Towards the afternoon, we're doing exhibition, which are people who bought their costumes.
Okay.
And later in the evening, we're going to be doing the craftsmanship competition.
Oh, I really like that. I like the way you divided that up. I think a lot of people will really appreciate that. If you've ever been in a serious contest and you spent a lot of time working on your costume and then that guy just ordered it online,
yeah, it takes a little something out of it. Not to say that the guy who made that costume and sold it online isn't good, but yeah, that does take something out of it. Well, that's really going down. But I will say, it's not. Sometimes it's not just about buying it. You can't just buy it and put it on. You've got to. You got to assemble the right details. I mean, you gotta sell it, but you can't just, there's an all-in-one package for any costume. No. You gotta take some time to put that together. So there is still a little bit of, a lot of work in that. But the really interesting stuff, at least for me, that's going to be the craftsmanship. That's going to be where they really handcrafted the stuff, and you can see the hours that went into it. I love that. I was fortunate enough to be right next to a 3D scanning place, scanning booth right next to my booth at a con. And so everyone who had a great con, they were saying, anybody who has a great costume, just come and stand on our platform and we'll scan you for free. So I didn't have to leave the booth. All the best cosplayers just came and stood on the turntable, and it was like, hey, this is the best. This is fantastic. And so I'm really excited about this. I can't wait for this. What do people need to know? Where do they need to go? What are the prizes? Give us all the hardcore details.
Okay, for most of the prizes, it's going to be cash or gift cards. Because we get those from our sponsors.
Sure.
There's
some real cool prizes, though. There's some autographed stuff, right? Isn't there a Stan Lee autographed prize? Did I not see that?
That is in the auction. We're going to have an auction, too. We're having the date auction on Friday, and Saturday we're having a collectibles auction.
Oh. This thing is jam-packed. You guys, I was talking about trying to fill it. You guys clearly filled this. It's over full. This is amazing. So we've got an auction, we've got contests. So pretty much, even if you're not a cosplayer, you can still come and do the auction. Maybe come walk home with something really cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We want everyone in the community to come, and we're also having free photo shoots, free interviews, which we're having you set up.
That's right. You just heard. I'm going to be doing interviews with all the cosplayers, so they can come and tell me all about their costume and how long they spent working on it, or where they ordered it from, maybe, maybe. And that's gonna be really cool. Again, I luck out because I can just sit in a chair and be lazy, and all the people come to me. That's not so bad. That's why I do this talk show. I don't know if you guys noticed. You probably noticed that. Okay. So the Cosplay Con, is it thecosplaycon.com?
Yes.
That's just too easy to remember. Everything else we do is so complicated. Thecosplaycon.com, thecosplaycon.com. Okay, so we've talked about that. Let's talk about you guys. You guys have amazing costumes. Okay, so where can people specifically go and check out some of the work you guys have done? You guys have Facebook pages, right?
We do. If you look up on Facebook, we're Two Nerds in Love.
Two Nerds in Love, right?
And of course, it's going to say Jacob and Ellie. And on Twitter, Instagram, Cosplay Amino, Tumblr, anywhere else, it's just going to be Two Nerds in Love.
And that's the letter, or the number two. The number 2.
Two Nerds in Love.
I went through 3rd grade. I can remember most of this stuff. The letter 2. Come on. Yeah, that wasn't on Sesame Street. Okay. So tell me, what is your favorite costume that you've done, or the costume that you're the most proud of? Not any current projects, but the one you've already done that maybe people can see some pictures of. If you were going to tell people to go look at one picture that you guys have done, because you guys did a Game of Thrones, right? Yeah. Because I think that was the first time I met you guys at River City. You guys had a really good Game of Thrones, but then you just did this like crazy gender bent. What was the character?
Oh, on my General Esda from A Comic Got Killed.
Yes. Now that was very nice.
That's
very cool twist.
That's my featured cosplay.
Is that yes? Okay. So there you go. So what is yours?
Okay. It's actually going to be like one that I actually got the most compliments in, which I didn't even want to do the character. It just kind of happened. I made a set for Red Chika from the series Coffin Princess.
Yeah, okay.
And actually we saw you. It was like red with all the frilliness.
Yes.
And I had the big snake sword.
Yes, the giant snake sword. Yes. Are there pictures of that on your Facebook page?
A few.
A few of those?
I need to get some more.
Get some more. Yes, I saw that kind of sticking above everybody. Yes. I was in my Dr. Forrester
costume and with Tom Servo and running very late for a Mr. Science Theater panel. And so I didn't have time to stop and say hey, but I did see you guys. What are you working on now? What are, and I'm not necessarily think you started, what's, up here? What's next?
Okay, what I wanted us to wear tonight, I couldn't get it finished because I got sick. But we're actually working on Fallout right now.
Really?
So we're doing Lone Survivor sets.
Oh, well, I happen to make a lot of Fallout accessories.
I need to talk to you about that.
Just saying.
I need Pip Boys.
I can do Pip Boys and glove controls, and I've got a terrible shotgun kit inside that would be perfect for one of you guys. Just saying. Because it's a DIY special. It's a kit. It's all in pieces. You'd have to glue it together.
The MacGyver special.
Sand it out. And, because it's a terrible shotgun, it's Fallout 4 is totally customizable. So we can customize it, personalize it, make it your own. If you're interested. Sorry, I did a little business there. So, okay, so we'll have some like an awesome Fallout character couple, like you guys have been stuck in a vault for a while, come out, see the daylight, go to the con. I like that. Are we going to see that? You're going to finish that still, right? I mean, just because you didn't do it for tonight, you're going to finish it.
Yeah,
right?
I'm hoping we can do it. Probably not at Little Rock, but I'm hoping we can bring it to SpaCon.
SpaCon, yes. Well, give me your, aside from the Fallout characters, I know you've got something else lined up. Dream costume or something.
I have a big armor cosplay project in the works that will be, from hoping, featured at our convention, if not next year's Anime Con. But it's in the works, got some more gender bands I want to get featured out there. Want to make a kind of a stick.
I love that. There are no rules essentially. You can take a character and do whatever you want with it. I like mashups myself. I did a mashup of Ash from Evil Dead as if he was a Ghostbuster. If he became a Ghostbuster later. So it's a chainsaw hand, but it shoots the proton. Yeah.
Just don't cross the beams, man.
And and it actually offended quite a few hardcore Evil Dead fans. I got people who were like, "I don't like this," and I was like, "Come on, man."
Just get Bruce Campbell.
I was like, yeah, Bruce Campbell doesn't have a sense of humor about this, I'm sure. Come on, really? Anyway, so I love that you guys. There are no rules. No, you can't. Yeah, when you design your cosplay, even if that's a female character or male character or a black character, white character, Asian character, if they've got an awesome costume and you're like, I want to wear that costume, then I think that's great. You just do it. And I think that's great when more people should be doing that. I think it brings a lot of originality to it. Hopefully we'll see some of that. This is a call out to anybody who's coming to the Cosplay Con in November. November 18th is going to be the big day at Verizon, so I want to see some sweet. How about as a Twitter question, what should I cosplay at the Cosplay Con? I want to see that. Look at Jacob, right? Just finger on the trigger. So yeah, I've done a few, but maybe that's a good Twitter question. What should I do? You guys think as well. Think of something that might be cool. Now who else coming from Funimation? Because Funimation that's like
the premier.
That's
anime.
the premier, and they're nice and close. They're in Dallas. My old college roommate was Jerry Jewell.
Oh yeah.
He was my college roommate. He and I had a band together called Mental Floss, I think. It was just the two of us. It was just the two of us in a dorm room with a karaoke machine trying to make.
Jerry talked about that at Anime Con when I got to talk with him. He was like, I hanged out with this weird guy. We did a band.
Yeah, weird guy with me. Yeah, that's me. That's the impression I leave on people. I don't remember his name. He's just weird. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah. My relationship with Jerry was we got paired up as roommates in the dorm about halfway through the first semester. And within like a week, he was like,
He was like, oh, I play guitar. You play bass? I'm like, yeah, I play bass. You play guitar? He's like, yeah, I got this recorder. I'm like, well, then why should we go to class? Let's just start making songs. And within about a week, we stopped going to most of our classes, and we ate ramen noodles and watched a lot of Taxi reruns and wrote really stupid songs, which some of them are on my Reverb Nation page. Not Reverb Nation, on my SoundCloud page. They're really horrible. Really, really bad. Really bad.
What's the address for that SoundCloud?
It would be www.fuckyoujjosh.com. But no, I posted them up so that Jerry could hear them. That was really the only reason. But anyway, okay. So what do people need to know? Is there anything else? Have we covered everything?
One more big thing we're doing with the Cosplay Con. It hasn't been brought up yet, but a little bit before the actual event in November, you need to get on the website, thecosplaycon.com, because we are having voting for local community awards.
Oh, okay.
Things like, like people who have a positive vibe in the cosplay community, and it's really open to the locals to get them some appreciation, and we're going to announce those live at the convention.
Well, that has never been done. Okay, well that's fantastic. So if you should check that out. If you've got if there's somebody local that you think deserves the recognition, and give them a shout out at thecosplaycon.com. So right before there'll be like a little section on the website that people will be able to click. Fantastic. And people can get tickets right now, right? They can pre-order the tickets right now. And maybe they should. So, okay, well, very cool. Thank you guys so much for coming. Give a round of Jacob and Elli. Two in a row. We're going to take, where are we at? We're over here? Quality programming.
Yes.
So we're going to take a quick break and then Recognizer!
Yay!
I'm not talking about Tron!
Spooky Talk Show.
You know, I was watching Sleepaway Camp one time. If you keep doing shows here, you're all doomed.
As far as I know, we were kidnapped by aliens. Ghost aliens?
Hey, I'm not sure how I got here. I did put the lotion on my skin.
Spooky Talk Show. Spooky Talk Show.
Oh man, the stuff you guys missed here in the commercial break was funnier. It was so funny, so wacky. I am such a bad liar, but here's the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, Recognizer.
Slightly snowing. No way to tell. 'Cause we're hiding A lighthouse changing courses. A lighthouse changing courses.
time for Recognizer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that guy. I love that shot. Hey, Mike, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you and I go way back in terms of band. In fact, look at what I found. Take a look at these. These are not going to translate to camera, so you're going to have to just take a look at them. Those are some semi-artistic photos that I shot at the very first Underclare recording session at Jason Tedford's house back years ago. I don't even think you guys have been a band very long. And in fact, if you look at the shot of Baker right there, look how young Baker looks. Doesn't he look like? He looks like a 10-year-old playing the drums right there. He was
like 16.
16 right there. Holy crap. So that's pretty awesome. So Underclare is the band I remember from way back. And you've moved through quite a few bands. Year of the Tiger is quite a notable band. Mothwind, another. You've got some very distinct sounds. Do you have any other? Are you gonna go like? Is there like a dozen? Are you gonna go with like a dozen different sounding bands and that's it? Like a collection?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it all. Jazz is next.
Tell me about Recognizer, because that's who's here tonight. So we don't want to diss these guys. So let's talk about Recognizer. How long have you guys been together?
Well, Steve and I have been jamming together is it 3 years now?
Right, Steve Cook, the drummer who amazingly wired this whole building for power. Yes, he did. No more extension cords. No. So that's kind of where it started. You and him just jamming together.
Just jamming, this guitar and drums, and we were kind of do like just guitar and drums at first.
Yeah.
And then.
But then you met a bass player.
Yeah, slowly we just decided to keep putting together songs. Yeah, we did some open mic nights at the Afterthought.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Things like that. So it just kind of, started getting it, taking on speed. So.
And then you were guys like, let's go ahead, let's get a bass player.
Yeah.
Get another guitar player.
Yeah.
All right. And so on bass we have
Mike Mullins.
Number
2.
So that's got to be really confusing. There are two guys named Mike Mullins in the band.
It's really bad.
Now they're spelled a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When I asked, you sent me that message, and I thought.
It's real bad at bars.
Yeah. Oh God, it's got to be terrible with bars tearing up. Yeah.
Yours is $40. Yours is $2.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So and then on second guitar.
Jesse
Flat on guitar on second guitar. And then another round of applause for Steve Cook, who wired this building for power. And the lights, he put in the lights too. All right, sorry.
There we go.
All right. And plus the rim shots, he's good for that too. Okay, now for people who are not local, where can they find you online? Aside from obviously Facebook, I assume you guys have a Facebook page?
Yeah, Facebook, Bandcamp.
Is that the Bandcamp? Okay, so people can check you out on Bandcamp and YouTube. Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're already here on YouTube. Look at us.
You can find the link right
there. We'll put it right there. No, we don't. We're not that fancy. I wish we were. Season 4. Probably not 3. That's too optimistic. Season 4 will have those things where it's real. Okay, so youtube.com/Recognizer. That's pretty good. So that's easy enough. Now, I asked you before, did the name come from Tron? Now you said yes, but I have the feeling you said yes with the attitude of that's the millionth time I've been asked that question.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
No.
Okay. And it seemed like maybe you were just telling me what I wanted to hear.
No, it actually did. I always liked that tank thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a big Tron super fan or anything like that.
Okay.
But I think
we're not gonna hang out this weekend and watch the special. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. It's okay, man. It's all right.
Sorry.
Thought I found it. Okay, then Steve and I will then. All right, then we don't need you. We'll watch the limited edition. Recognizer was one of the vehicles. It was the weird kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
The air tank.
Yeah, kind of like yeah. Which was a great vehicle because it was menacing when anyone but Jeff Daniels was driving it, and then Jeff Bridges. I'm sorry, Jeff Bridges.
What Tron did you see?
Tron and Tronner is the sub movie I saw. It was fucking hilarious, but no. So it was the vehicle, but yeah, okay. All right, Tron Penn was in that. Yes, he was. That's why I keep you around, Jared. Nobody produces groaners like you do. Nobody. I've tried to find anyone who can come up with groaners. Okay, so if you are local in the Central Arkansas area, you guys got some shows coming up?
We're actually playing next weekend.
Next weekend, where at?
I'm not sure.
Etsy Fest.
It's Etsy, but I don't know exactly where that's going to be.
Where it is. It's an online store, so
I mean,
guys
I assume it's Hillcrest area.
It's not a giant computer. It's okay. All right. Well, where do you know where people can find out about it?
Yeah, probably Etsy.
Etsy.
On their Facebook page.
On Etsy's Facebook. It's a pretty good bit.
Or on our Facebook page.
All right.
We're playing at noon. I do know that.
Noon somewhere. You'll be there. Noonish.
Yeah.
Somewhere this weekend.
As of yet, it's like.
They should get you the details. That seems important.
Yeah, I guess
Why didn't the band show up? Did we tell them where to go? Ooh.
I think the focus is on crafts.
Crafts, right? They don't care about the bands. Yeah, you guys have your own craft.
Music is a craft.
Music is a craft.
Between spruce and walnut.
Yeah. Kavanaugh between spruce and walnut. There you go.
Quick with the Google.
Hey, it is not too late, Steve. It is not too late. You can make some necklaces, and you can be the band making necklaces at the show.
While you're drumming.
You just didn't want, yeah, okay. Well, now we know Steve Cook, amazing electrician, amazing drummer, and
apparently
makes necklaces. So, all right. Well, I'm glad the mic's not on over there. Oh, it probably is. Who knows? Yeah, okay, it's probably okay. All right. Well, Mike, do you think there's any way we could talk you guys into doing just one more song?
Please.
I bet the audience would probably.
One more.
As if that wasn't staged.
We got one more.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah, we know you guys know more songs than that.
No, they've only got the two. Play your catalog.
We've got an album coming out, so this will be on that one.
What's the name of the album, or does it have a name yet?
We don't really have a name yet. Yeah, we're like debating on that right now. We thought about the letter 2.
Is it true you're recording with the infamous Barry Pointer at Pointer's Palace?
No. No, Tedford.
You're recording it. You made the move to Wolfman, huh?
I think we're going to try to master at Barry's.
Okay.
But we're going to record it
I
at
think
Tedford.
that's a better move.
I mean,
I think it'll sound more like you guys and not have the Barry Pointer sheen on it. Nothing against Barry Pointer.
Yeah, nothing.
But everything that comes out of his studio has a little bit of the same kind of.
I love Barry. I don't, great drum sounds.
Well,
Play some music.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Stop talking to you.
Sure.
Sorry. No, let's talk guitar tone because if you
Yeah.
use JCM 900 instead of the 800 that Pointer had, sorry, I'm shut up.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much. Recognizer, keep it going. Big special thanks to Two Nerds in Love, Jacob and Ellie. Next week we've got the Kleitch twins. They are stand-up comics because we figure, hey, if we got two stand-up comics at the same time, that's got to be better than one stand-up comic, right?
Right.
I don't know. We're gonna find out tomorrow, next week, with special musical guest Paul Morphus. Yes, that's right. And I don't have a prize to give away to our studio audience tonight. I didn't tell them until now, so now they're gonna be mad. Ha ha! Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys next week. Run the credits.
Since I'm obviously the best part of this show, donate at gofundme.com/spookytalkshow so you can see more of me.
Spooky Talk Show.